Hello everyone. Today, we are going to look at the top 10 players with the highest points in women's tennis in the world in 2024. As of October 2024, here are the top 10 women's tennis players in the world with the highest points totals. Immerse yourself in the world of women's tennis players, their passion and competition. The ranking is determined by adding up the points earned in various competitions throughout the year. The Women's World Tennis Rankings is a numerical comparison of the skills of female tennis players around the world. Just as students in a classroom are ranked by grade level, tennis players are also ranked based on their performance in various competitions. Rankings are one of the most objective indicators of a player's current skill level. The more important the competition, the more priority is given to the top rankers. Higher rankings lead to more prize money and sponsorships, providing financial stability to players. Fans can watch the players' competition more interestingly through the rankings. Performances in various competitions, including Grand Slam tournaments and WTA Tour tournaments, are comprehensively reflected. Recent tournament performances are given more weight and have a greater impact on ranking fluctuations. The value of a win varies depending on the ranking of the opposing player, so the stronger the opponent you defeat, the more points you earn. Because players' performances are always changing, rankings can also change from time to time. Rankings are not absolute criteria, but rather represent a player's relative position compared to other players. The World Women's Tennis Rankings are more than just numbers. They are an important indicator of the player's effort and passion. You can watch the competition between players more interestingly through the rankings and follow the growth of the players you support. Now, let's start looking for the right to know. The dark horse of women's tennis, Russia's Daria Sergeyevna Kasatkina. Daria Kasatkina is a Russian tennis player known for her outstanding tennis sense and versatile playing style. He proved himself to be a world-class player by reaching the semifinals of the 2022 French Open. He is skilled not only at powerful strokes but also at net play, and has an excellent ability to confuse his opponents. He uses his innate tennis sense to adapt to the situation. At every important moment, he displays strong mental strength and an unwavering appearance. Through consistent effort and growth, we quickly rose through the ranks. She proved her competitive edge at Grand Slam tournaments by reaching the semifinals at the 2022 French Open. Her best Grand Slam performances include Australian Open third round 2016, 2022, French Open semifinal 2022, Wimbledon quarterfinal 2018, and US Open fourth round 2017. 2023. She has continued her consistent performance by winning numerous WTA Tour events. Through consistent performance, she has maintained a high ranking in the world and established herself as a powerhouse in women's tennis. Daria Kasatkina is steadily growing and emerging as a new powerhouse in women's tennis. With her diverse playing style and outstanding tennis sense, she is expected to continue to win many tournaments and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. Veteran of world women's tennis, American Danielle Rose Collins. Danielle Collins is a veteran tennis player representing the United States. With consistent performance and strong mental strength, she has maintained a top ranking in women's tennis in the world for a long time. He plays an aggressive style of play that puts pressure on his opponents with powerful serves and strokes. At every important moment, he displays strong mental strength and an unwavering appearance. Collins' strength lies in his wealth of experience gained from playing at the highest level for many years. I grew as a player through various experiences, including my college days. He caused a sensation by finishing as runner-up at the 2022 Australian Open. In the final, she lost to Ashley Barty with a set score of 0-2. But lost the second set after leading 5-1 in a tiebreak. She has continued her consistent performance by winning numerous WTA Tour events. He proved himself to be a world-class player by reaching the semifinals of a Grand Slam tournament. She has represented American women's tennis for a long time and is a role model for younger players. Danielle Collins is a veteran player but still maintains a strong competitive edge. With her rich experience and strong mentality, she is expected to continue to win many competitions and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. The rising star of women's tennis, American Emma Navarro. Emma Navarro is America's next-generation tennis star. Despite her young age, she is rapidly growing based on her outstanding athletic ability and strong mentality, and is attracting attention on the world women's tennis stage. In addition to his powerful serve, he is skilled in using a variety of techniques and has an excellent ability to confuse his opponents. He has excellent ability to cover a wide area of the court with his quick feet and agile movements. At every important moment, he displays strong mental strength and an unwavering appearance. Through consistent effort and growth, we quickly rose through the ranks. She has continued her consistent performance by winning numerous WTA Tour events. He has proven himself as a world-class player by reaching the semifinals of several Grand Slam tournaments. She is considered one of the players who will lead the future of American women's tennis along with Coco Gauff. Emma Navarro is also famous as the daughter of a millionaire. player. Her father, Ben Navarro, is the founder and CEO of Sherman Financial Group. Forbes estimates that Sherman Financial Group is worth $1.5 billion. Despite her young age, Emma Navarro has already established herself as a world-class player. With her outstanding talent and consistent effort, she is expected to win more competitions in the future and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. Rising star of women's tennis, China's Zheng Qinyuan. Zheng Qinyuan is China's next-generation tennis star. With outstanding athletic ability and strong mentality, she is growing rapidly and is attracting attention on the world women's tennis stage. An accurate and powerful backhand stroke is one of your greatest weapons. He has excellent ability to cover a wide area of the court with his quick feet and agile movements. At every important moment, he displays strong mental strength and an unwavering appearance. Through consistent effort and growth, we quickly rose through the ranks. She proved herself to be a world-class player by finishing runner-up in Grand Slam tournaments, including the Australian Open. She has continued her consistent performance by winning numerous WTA Tour events, reached the finals at the Australian Open. Her semi-final win over Diana Yastremska put her in the spotlight as the Chinese player with the potential to win the Australian Open since Li Na in 2014. She finished as runner-up, losing to defending champion Aryna Sabalenka in the final, after defeating Iga Swiatek, a strong contender for the women's singles title at the 2024 Paris Olympics. She defeated Donna Vekic in the final to become the first Asian player to win an Olympic singles gold medal. Despite his young age, he has already established himself as a world-class player. With her outstanding talent and consistent effort, she is expected to win more competitions in the future and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. The dark horse of women's tennis, American Jessica Pegula. Jessica Pegula is an American tennis player who has maintained her position among the top players in the world of women's tennis through steady growth and strong mental strength. She made her name known to the world by finishing as the runner-up in the 2024 US Open. Through consistent effort and growth, we quickly rose through the ranks. At every important moment, he displays strong mental strength and an unwavering appearance. He is skilled in using various techniques as well as power, and has an excellent ability to confuse opposing players. As a Korean-American athlete with a Korean mother, I am receiving a lot of attention. She proved her competitive edge at Grand Slam events by finishing runner-up at the 2024 US Open. She has continued her consistent performance by winning numerous WTA Tour events. In August 2023, she won the Canadian Open singles, becoming the second WTA 1000 title winner. At the US Open, she defeated Alina Svitolina in the third round, but was eliminated in the fourth round by compatriot Madison Keys. She entered the 2023 WTA Korea Open as the first seed and won. At the WTA Finals at the end of the year, she won all 3 matches in the group round to take first place, and then advanced to the finals with a score of 20 over Coco Gauff in the semifinals, challenging for her first career finals win, but had to settle for second place after being crushed by Iga Swiatek. Through consistent performance, she has maintained a high ranking in the world and established herself as a powerhouse in women's tennis. Jessica Pegula is steadily growing and emerging as a new powerhouse in women's tennis. With her strong mentality and diverse playing style, she is expected to continue to win many tournaments and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. Kazakhstan's Elena Rybakina, a powerful attacker in women's tennis. Elena Rybakina is a tennis player from Kazakhstan known for her powerful serve and aggressive playing style. She emerged as a world star by winning Wimbledon in 2022, and her consistent performance has maintained her position at the top of women's tennis. Powerful serves and strokes are Rybakina's greatest weapons. His powerful plays that overwhelm his opponents excite many fans. Rybakina's aggressive playing style, which favors attack over defense, is her trademark. Using his 184 cm height and long limbs, he covers the court widely and hits powerful shots from high ranges. She won her first Grand Slam title by winning Wimbledon in 2022. She has continued her consistent performance by winning numerous WTA Tour events. Grand Slam achievements include Australian Open runner-up 2023, French Open quarterfinals 2021, 2024, Wimbledon win 2022, US Open third round 2021, 2023. Other competition achievements include Olympic fourth place 2020, 2 WTA 1000 titles. Through consistent performance, she has maintained a high ranking in the world and established herself as a powerhouse in women's tennis. Despite her young age, Elena Rybakina has already established herself as a world-class player. With her overwhelming power and aggressive playing style, she is expected to continue to win many tournaments and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. The dark horse of women's tennis, Italy's Jasmine Paolini. Jasmine Paolini is one of the most exciting players in women's tennis today. She caused a huge upset at the 2024 French Open by defeating Elena Rybakina to advance to the semifinals. Although he came to prominence late compared to the top-ranked players, he quickly rose through the ranks through consistent effort and growth. At every important moment, he displays strong mental strength and an unwavering appearance. He is skilled in using various techniques as well as power, and has an excellent ability to confuse opposing players. It is impressive to see him play persistently without getting tired easily even during long rallies. She caused a huge upset by defeating world number 4 Elena Rybakina and advancing to the semifinals. She has proven her skills by winning numerous WTA Tour events, including the Dubai Duty Free Championship. Paolini is a two-time major finalist, having reached the finals of the 2024 French Open in Wimbledon. She has won 2 singles titles and 3 doubles titles on the WTA Tour, including a WTA 1000 singles title at the 2024 Dubai Tennis Championships. She has won 2 singles titles on the WTA Challenger Tour, and 9 singles titles and 1 doubles title on the ITF circuit. She is currently the number 1 ranked Italian female athlete. Through consistent performance, he succeeded in entering the world's top 10 rankings. Jasmine Paolini is steadily growing and emerging as a new powerhouse in women's tennis. With her strong mentality and diverse playing style, she is expected to continue to win many competitions and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. Rising star of women's tennis, American Coco Gauff. Despite her young age, Coco Gauff is already a rising star in the world of women's tennis. With his powerful serve and versatile playing style, he is beloved by many fans, and he made a name for himself worldwide by winning the 2023 US Open. Despite his young age, he displays mature play that goes beyond his age, based on his excellent tennis sense and cool judgment. A fast and accurate serve is one of Gauff's greatest weapons. In addition to his powerful serve, he is skilled in using a variety of techniques and has an excellent ability to confuse his opponents. With his excellent athletic ability, he is excellent at covering a wide area of the court with his quick feet and agile movements. She won her first Grand Slam title by defeating Aryna Sabalenka at the 2023 US Open. Her best performances at a Grand Slam include Australian Open semifinals in 2024, French Open runner-up in 2022, Wimbledon 4th round in 2019, and US Open title in 2023. She has won 1 WTA 1000 tournament and other competitions. Despite her young age, she has maintained consistent performance, winning numerous WTA Tour events. She is considered the new rising star in American women's tennis after the Williams sisters. Despite her young age, Coco Gauff has already established herself as a world-class player. With her outstanding talent and consistent effort, she is expected to win more competitions in the future and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. With her strong mentality and diverse playing style, she is expected to continue to win many competitions and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. Another powerhouse leading the world of women's tennis, Poland's Iga Swiatek. Let's find out about another powerhouse who is dividing the world of women's tennis, Iga Swiatek. Swiatek has established herself as an icon in women's tennis, holding the world number 1 ranking for a long time with her outstanding skills and consistent performance. His strong mentality stands out as he maintains focus and remains unshaken even during long rallies, thus achieving victory. Rather than relying on strong power, they use strategic play to induce mistakes in their opponents through delicate and stable play. He shows consistent performance based on his excellent stamina that does not decrease even during long matches. He is characterized by an intelligent playing style that involves identifying. He has proven himself to be a top-class player by winning numerous Grand Slam tournaments, including Roland Garros. She has maintained the world number 1 ranking for a long time and has shown an unrivaled presence in women's tennis. She has continued her consistent performance by winning numerous WTA Tour events. Best performances at Grand Slam tournaments include Australian Open semifinals in 2022, French Open title 4 times, 2020, 2022, 2023, 2024, Wimbledon quarterfinals 2023, US Open title once 2022. Other tournaments include 1 WTA Finals win 2023, 10 WTA 1000 wins, 2023 Nyon, WTA 1000 Usung 10 Ho, WTA 500 Usung 5 Ho, 5 WTA 500 wins, 1 WTA 250 win, 1 Olympic bronze medal 2024. Aryna Sabalenka and Iga Swiatek have been fierce rivals in women's tennis in recent years. The two players display different styles of play, providing a variety of spectacle for fans. Barinka's overwhelming power and Swiatek's stable play each have their own charms and captivate many fans. Despite his young age, Iga Swiatek has already achieved a lot. Based on her outstanding skills and consistent efforts, she is expected to set more records in the future and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. Belarusian Aryna Sabalenka at the top of women's tennis world. Aryna Sabalenka is currently one of the strongest players representing women's tennis in the world. With his overwhelming power and aggressive playing style, he is loved by many fans, and after finishing as the runner-up at the 2023 US Open, he achieved the feat of rising to world number 1. Powerful serves and strokes are Sabalenka's greatest weapons. His powerful plays that overwhelm his opponents excite many fans. An aggressive playing style that favors attack over defense is Sabalenka's trademark. At every important moment, he displays strong mental strength and an unwavering appearance. He is skilled in using various techniques as well as power, and has an excellent ability to confuse opposing players. He showed outstanding skills in competition with the world's best players and took second place. After the US Open, she rose to world number 1 and established herself as a new powerhouse in women's tennis. She has continued to perform consistently, winning numerous championships on the WTA Tour. Best Grand Slam performances include Australian Open title in 2023, 2024, French Open semifinals 2023, Wimbledon semifinals 2021, 2023, US Open title in 2024. Other tournaments include WTA Finals runner-up 2022, WTA 1000, wins 7 times, runner-up 3 times, WTA 500 wins 4 times, runner-up 6 times, WTA 250 wins 2 times, runner-up 3 times, etc. Despite her young age, Aryna Sabalenka has already established herself as a world-class player. With her overwhelming power and aggressive playing style, she is expected to continue to win many tournaments and make a big mark in the history of women's tennis. The hope of Korean women's tennis, Jang Soo-jung. Jang Soo-jung is considered a promising player who will lead Korean women's tennis. Based on steady growth and strong mental strength, she is writing a new history for Korean women's tennis. A strong mentality is an advantage that does not easily break down even in difficult situations. Through consistent effort and growth, we are quickly rising through the ranks. He is skilled in using a variety of techniques and has an excellent ability to confuse opposing players. She is expected to lead the future of Korean women's tennis. Compete against world-class players by competing on the WTA Tour. He has been recognized for his skills by winning numerous ITF tournaments. After some strong performances in doubles, he reached a career-high ranking of 100th in doubles in March 2023. In March 2023, he entered the top 100, rising to 93rd in doubles, and in May, he rose to 82nd in doubles. A new history is being written for Korean women's tennis. Despite her young age, Jang Soo-jung has already established herself as a leading player in Korean women's tennis. Based on consistent efforts and growth, we expect to raise the status of Korean women's tennis in more competitions in the future. Baek Da-yeon, the rising star of Korean women's tennis. Baek Da-yeon is one of the promising players who will brighten the future of Korean women's tennis. Based on steady growth and strong mentality, he is quickly rising to prominence and achieving good results in domestic and international competitions. A strong mentality that does not easily break down even in difficult situations stands out. Through consistent effort and growth, we are quickly rising through the ranks. He is skilled in using a variety of techniques and has an excellent ability to confuse opposing players. She is expected to lead the future of Korean women's tennis. Compete against world-class players by competing on the WTA Tour. He has been recognized for his skills by winning numerous ITF tournaments. She won a bronze medal with Jung Bo-young in the women's doubles event at the 2022 Hangzhou Asian Games. She caused an upset by defeating Latvia's Jelena Ostapenko in the first round of the WTA Korea Open singles. He attracted attention by causing an upset by defeating world-class players at the Korea Open. Despite her young age, Baek Da-yeon has already established herself as a promising player in Korean women's tennis. Based on consistent efforts and growth, we expect to win more competitions in the future and raise the status of Korean women's tennis. This information is based on the official WTA rankings website and uses the latest data provided by a reliable institution by synthesizing and calculating various factors such as performance in tournaments participated in over the past 52 weeks and rankings of opponents. Because players' performance is constantly changing, rankings are also fluid. Rankings can fluctuate greatly depending on performance during the week, and can also drop sharply due to factors such as injuries or slumps. Rankings are calculated by comprehensively considering various factors such as past performance, tournament size, and ranking of opposing players, rather than simply reflecting recent performance. Top rankers will be given more opportunities to compete. Major tournaments such as the Grand Slam tournaments and Masters 1000 tournaments give priority entry to the top-ranked players. Top rankers can receive more prize money. Prize money is one of the biggest sources of income for athletes and is an essential element in sustaining their careers. High rankings can lead to sponsorships from famous brands. Sponsorships provide athletes with a steady income and help raise their profile. Top rankers always have high expectations, so they may feel psychological pressure. Lower rankers will have to work harder to beat higher rankers and rise in the rankings. Rankings provide a way to gauge the relative competitiveness of players. You can see the advancement of players from certain countries or the emergence of new star players. The average ranking of the players participating in the competition can be used to gauge the level of the competition. The rankings will make watching the players compete more interesting and increase your understanding of the sport of tennis. Subscriptions, likes, and comments are a great help to us. See you in the next video. Thank you.